Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming in again to watch the channel. Let's think about this topic of today. Should Christians have jealousy and envy in their heart? Let me know in the comments below. Christian, the Bible tells us that if you are still jealous and envious of each other, then we are still of this world. I believe there is good jealousy as there is bad jealousy. And the good jealousy is one of the good ones because it makes you want to find something better, want to do something better with your own self. But the bad jealousy leads to envy. Let's start with the good jealousy. Good jealousy goes more like, hey girl, I love that backpack that you have. Where did you get it from? I really, really want to. Oh girl, I wish that I have the strength that you have so I can go work out as much as you do. I would really look I would really love to look good, but I cannot stop eating these candies. Girl, I wish that I had your strength and your discipline and your motivation. That's a good jealousy. The bad jealousy is when you know someone is working so hard to just be better for their self or their family or their kids, and you will do your best as you can to just pull them down, tear them apart, and just bring them down as strong as you can. Let me give you an example. This lady is working her butt off to just pay bills and go to school and take care of her children. But since you know that you are not as independent as her, what would you say? Oh, we all know that she has sugar daddy. We all know that she also strips at night. She works in a strip club at night so she can make more money. There's no way she can be raising those kids and paying her bills on those $12 per hour job. Things like that. We start saying about the person. And sometimes this can be at church. You met with somebody at church where she used to be maybe just a mess. She walked into the church and followed all these 12-step programs, and now she's sober and she's doing the best she can, or he is doing the best that he can. And then the next thing you know, he's going higher and higher, going to school to do something in ministry or maybe serving more, volunteering more in the church. And then you will do anything to bring the person back to their past. Oh, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you really recover from your alcohol and drugs? Are you really sure? You start putting the person down. When someone asks you about the person, instead of saying something great about the person, you will try to just say the worst thing, sometimes most of the time lies about that person that do not even exist, because you have that bad jealousy, that spirit of just jealousy around you that is leading you to just envy. You will pull this person down, even if it takes you all the way to your last breath. You will do that to make sure that this person just doesn't get anything that is good for herself or himself. Sometimes people do that as in relationships. When you break up with someone, they will do anything to make sure that person that does not go on a different date or date somebody else. Now, let me explain envy. What does it mean to be envious of someone? When you are envious of someone, you will do anything, just like bad jealousy, but this time you will copy the person, even if what the person is doing is not something that you should do. For example, going and buying a 5-bedroom house because that one person that you're envious of has a 3-bedroom house. They can afford it, you can afford it, but you will go to the length of this earth to go buy that 5-bedroom house across the street from the person and give them hell in their life, knowing really well that you cannot afford it. Or you know that being single is good for you right now, but because your friend is happily married, you will do anything to make sure that their marriage breaks. Opening a different fake account on social media to write the person or their spouse, sending them things that is not even supposed to be in their messages. You will send them dirty things so they can fall into the trap, and show to the other person that they're cheating. That's what envy will bring you to. Another thing that envy will do to you, it will make you mix your calling. You are called to be a business person, but that one doctor that is making good money and traveling the world because he is a great surgeon and doing surgery on all these diseases and stuff like that, you will drop everything you are doing, go to school, get a medical degree, knowing really well that you are not good with blood, but you took all those loans competing with somebody that is following their calling, their passion. You will miss your calling. Keep doing that. I have those moments in my life where people will come to me and say, how do you run your shop? How do you run your business? Those are the people that actually started laughing when I first started my business, saying that it was not going to go anywhere, laugh at the business name that I chose, things that, oh, she should go back to school, it's not her calling, she's dumb to have a shop, and things like that. Those are the people that start coming to me when they see that my shop has been there for longer, it's not closing, all the people are closing their shop. And they will ask questions like, how much do you make a month? And I want to have a shop too next door to you. I know those people really well. And I know that they are not business type of people. They show up when they want to, go to work when they want to, and come home when they are not business type of people. They don't have patience to talk to anybody or any customer service skills in them. They are good at something else that is just not business. But those people will go into business and 3-4 months later, they're not making enough money. They close it down. Then guess what they will say? If Rosine keeps her business, that means she has a bad spirit. Maybe she has voodoo. She's worshiping witchcraft. She's in a cult, but they miss their calling to do what it is that you are doing that is not meant for them. Now they are in trouble. Instead of asking you how to keep the business, they would rather spread bad news. I've heard things like, oh, Rosine has sugar daddy. That's the reason why she's doing it by herself. That's why there's no way she can make that much money to pay for rent and the shop and all this stuff. But the point is, I am following my passion. I'm following my calling. But first, I had to start from somewhere that leads me to somewhere. God was going to use me while having my business, while having the freedom to to make my own schedule and still serve Him. God was going to use me that way. That's the reason why I started the shop. But some people are blessed working in 500 company or working in Wall Street that way. They make more money that way. They are happier that way. God put them there for a reason. But they will quit that and come work at the factory just because they are jealous of somebody or envious of someone. So they're trying to compete with that person. Sometimes you have the highest blessing in your life. But because the other place will look really green, you don't know that person had to water it every day. The water bills are really expensive. You will quit everything, sell your house just to live in that person's house until you realize that you have missed your calling and that person's grass requires a lot of water bills. So before you are jealous of someone, whether you are in church, in a support group, in your own family, find your own passion. Find your own dream. Maybe those people are happy because they follow their own dreams, their own passion, their calling that God has in their life. So if you will do the same, you will find that peace. You will find that happiness. You will find that calmness. You will have that joy. And you wouldn't have any reason to be happy. You wouldn't have any reason to be jealous or envious of anyone. I follow my dream. I follow my goals. I follow my passion. And I'm following the calling that God has on my life. That's what gives me joy. If you can do the same way, if you can do the same thing, then there's nothing that you should be jealous of in this life. I hope this video helps you get a better understanding on jealousy and envy and how to stay away from it. Stay away from it and keep yourself clean. Your mind, your heart, and everything about you clean so that God can bless you your own, so that you have nothing to be jealous of. I hope this video helps you and I hope you come back to watch more. Thank you for watching and bye.
There is only one found